Well, what is going on, my fellow cryptocurrency enthusiasts? Wherever you find yourselves in this crazy, messed up adult world, I'm your victorious host, Justin, and I'm so stoked to be sharing an exciting video for you guys today. I'm drinking on some lime cordial water with ginger juice in there, and my girls are sitting outside playing in the sun, in the mud, or making a dinosaur Jurassic Park forest in the mud, making streams in water. Oh my gosh, they're probably using up our well water like crazy, but that's okay. I've got a lot of fun news for you guys, so let's get into it.
Thanks for watching my dad's channel, Crypto Media. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Before I get started, I'm so thankful for all of you to follow me and subscribe. I'm almost at 900 subscribers, and I'm actually doing a contest right now. So for whoever from 700 to 1,000 subscribers, on the day I hit 1,000 guys, I'm going to be doing a plethora of videos. I might even do 10 videos in 10 hours on that day to raise money for a charity, for food banks in Canada or something. But I'm looking forward to that. That could happen a lot sooner than later in the next couple of days. But thank you so much for your support, for liking, subscribing, sharing my videos, commenting, and most importantly, tapping that notification bell. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do, and you'll get to sign up for the contest. I'm going to be giving away 100 XRP, guys. That's right, 100. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. So here we go, the Cryptic Poet. Oh my gosh, that's not even moving. Sending XRP to my Ledger Nano like, oh yeah, cutting bacon, slam, pajama, blamma. Here we go. Here's some exciting news, guys. So I don't know if you guys have heard about Securitize, but Ripple backed this company, built a digital ID service in hopes of creating an industry standard. They're rolling out this ID service for issuers, investors, and other players in the security token market to streamline and know your customer process. Now I wonder, guys, how this is going to correlate with, kind of the partnership with PolySign and how they're going to be one of the main custodians for digital assets in the coming years. And it sounds like they're doing a soft launch later this year. So we'll have to see how Securitize and PolySign coagulate together and how that's affecting XRP and its price. So a lot of exciting news here. So this is a little breakdown. I'm going to post this in the comments with this PDF. I'm not going to get into it too much, guys. It's really small, but the Variable Bull mentioned that this is an excellent visual of what is going on. So the coming reset of the financial system here, it talks about gold as the tier 1, then gold price. So based on the gold price, and Rim Records the other day was saying that gold could go to $14,000 per coin. And then we've got the SDR, or the digital SDR, which would be defined as equal to a specific weight in gold. And then we have the main currency structure, each local currency, and fixed rates and participants. So I'll let you guys look at that form later and check that out. So we'll move on here, guys. So buckle up, Mr. C says, Baba Cugs. The ECB, the European Central Bank, insists it must go beyond normal tools. IMF says, buckle up. Wow. So if you guys didn't watch my video yesterday, definitely check it out. It's Goodbye Swift, Hello XRP. And they're talking a lot about putting pressure on companies like Swift. And if you guys don't know, Swift is how banks transfer money from bank to bank, from country to country right now. And it takes a lot of time. It's really wasteful. It takes a lot of money. And it requires Vostro accounts to be active as well. So here we got, speaking at an online panel with International Monetary Fund Chief Kristalina Georgieva, a position she'd previously held, Legarde said, current circumstances are exceptional. We have to take all possible measures and policies to weather the shock. Legarde said in a webinar organized by Bloomberg, we have the most unprecedented economic crisis in peacetime, guys. So here's the severe slump. Global GDP's tracker shows 4.8% contraction in April. So Georgieva says the message has to be to everybody, buckle up. We are on the road less traveled, she said. The best we can do in a situation like this is to learn together, cooperate as much as possible, and those that are stronger do more so those that are weaker can ride on measures taken elsewhere. What Bloomberg's economists say, the lockdown is the critical factor driven the plummet in global output. In the weeks and months ahead, ease of stringent controls will be key in enabling the beginning of a recovery. And central banks have been at the forefront of supporting their economies in the face of a pandemic. And guys, the IMF is going to get into it, and this is the most important part here. Georgieva praised the efforts of central bankers such as Legarde, saying their actions make government efforts affordable. We do have plenty of liquidity, and interest rates are likely to remain very, very low, she said. We can handle this increase in debt for some time. So guys, they've got the liquidity. they've likely got the XRP on speed dial, and they're going to the moon, guys. They're going to the moon. So here we go. From Ian Northing, Ripple reveals new details on mysterious cryptocurrency trading platform, says the Daily HODL. Very interesting. I'm going to go into the article a little bit here. So the new information on Ripple's next generation crypto trading platform continues to trickle out via the company's job postings. They are not too sneaky about their job postings. They're all over the internet, guys. A separate job opening for an engineer manager states the new trading platform will be integrated with Ripple's XRP-powered cross-border payment solution on-demand liquidity. Ripple is still seeking a product manager for a separate initiative announced late last year called RippleNet Home. The San Fran-based startup says the product is designed to give financial institutions its own network, a hub they can use to analyze data in their fiat and XRP transactions, as well as connect participants with one another. Guys, it's going to be so exciting when this all comes out. It's going to be a great year. So, from the block, macro investor Paul Tudor Jones makes the case for owning Bitcoin as a hedge against central bank money printing. I haven't read through all of this yet here, guys, but check this out. The founder and chief investment officer of Tudor Investment Corp says he sees the crypto asset as a hedge against upcoming inflation as a result of central bank money printing. The best profit maximizing strategy is to own the fastest horse, Jones said in an investment letter titled The Great Monetary Inflation, which was reviewed by the block. Bloomberg first reported Thursday that the notes investor is buying Bitcoin, though the letter contains a more nuanced take without offering a clear sense that he is purchasing actual coin. As Jones puts it, quite often, how the markets respond will be at odds with your priors, but remember, the P&L always wins in the long run. But with that in mind, in a world that craves new safe assets, there may be a growing role for Bitcoin. The letter also provides additional clarity on the exact nature of Tudor's plans, which he stated, "I'm not an advocate of Bitcoin ownership in isolation, but do recognize its potential in a period when we have the most unorthodox economic policies in modern history." The bullish take. Part of Jones's attraction to Bitcoin is its fixed supply, which is capped at 21 million. He said here, "I also made the case for owning Bitcoin, the quintessence of scarcity premium," Jones wrote. "It is literally the only large tradable asset in the world that has a known fixed maximum supply. By its design, the total quantity of Bitcoins, including those not yet mined, cannot exceed 21 million. What he fails to realize, guys, is that XRP is also a limited supply. It just has a larger supply. It has 100 billion coins, and it has a burn rate as well, so that with every transaction, a small portion of that drops or burned. Every transaction. So here we go. Bitcoin reminds me of gold. When I first got in the business in 1976, he wrote, gold had just been productized as the futures instrument like Bitcoin recently and had enjoyed a heck of a bull run, almost tripling in price. It then corrected almost 50% in nearly 2 years, is similar to Bitcoin's 28-month 80% correction. You can see the similarities in the two charts below. So guys, check this out. Here is gold's price from 1975 to 1977, and then here's Bitcoin's price from 2018 to 2020. So you see this giant correction, and then we are on to the bull run. Now, if you look at DIY Investing's channel, guys, he's got a lot of correlation to compare the gold fractal to the XRP fractal to the Bitcoin fractal, and there are a lot of stinking similarities, guys. So secretly, XRP Yo-Yo says, China secretly is hoarding gold and will unleash crypto XRP backed by gold and destroy the USD. Look, please pay attention on this shirt. The Ripple logo on this guy's shirt. XRP the standard is everywhere. Check this out, guys.
Make the case for gold and silver here, despite those numbers.
Well, like I said, the repo market is flashing financial catastrophe. And the reason it's flashing this and telling you, markets are discounting mechanisms. They tend to be price sensitive to events that are not necessarily seen or known until they actually happen. And what's happening is that China is getting ready to open the trap door on the US dollar. Here's what I'm hearing, Daniela. China is about to announce that they, in fact, have not just under 2,000 tons of gold, but closer to 20,000 tons of gold on a very aggressive move to put the final nail into the US dollar.
What's your source for that?
As you know, we do our show that's broadcast globally, and we have a lot of contacts all over Asia and in Eurasia and naturally in Russia. And the feeling is that this is the time for China to now step out and put to rest this idea of censoring their global trade, with the U.S. censoring SWIFT and other things that they do to curtail China and other countries, because China's making their big move, the big move for the 21st century. They're going to pull the trapdoor. And let me just add that they're also, as has been reported by the media, rolling out a cryptocurrency. A lot of the details have not been divulged. I can tell you that that cryptocurrency China's rolling out will be backed by gold. It's a two-prong announcement. Number one, China's got 20,000 tons of gold. Number two, we're rolling out a crypto coin backed by gold, and the dollar is toast. The dollar's going, like every other paper money in history, to zero. And you say, where's gold going? Is it going to 5,000, to 10,000? It doesn't matter. In dollar terms, gold is going to infinity. In dollar terms, Bitcoin is going to infinity, because the dollar is going to zero, like every piece of garbage fiat money before it. Okay.
So Bitcoin is going to infinity, because guys, if you think about it, if the dollar goes to zero, if it plummets, if China knocks the U.S. off the global stage for finance, for having their backed currency, for the reserve status, I mean, like, the value in XRP, the value in digital assets, the value in these deflationary digital assets is going to be astronomical. It won't matter what the USD dollar comparison is. It'll be out through the roof. So guys, in a standard economy, Bitcoin and XRP are already going to go to hundreds, thousands, and thousands of dollars. But in a non-traditional world, what we're living in right now, guys, the idea that it could go, 1,000-fold, 10,000-fold, 100,000-fold, and the US dollar going to zero, we are hedging against the worst possible thing ever to happen to this world, and that is the US dollar going to zero. And that's probably going to happen, guys. So check this out. Bloomberg reports the ECB insists, this is just a refrain from what we talked about a little bit earlier, insists that it must go beyond normal tools. The IMF says, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Legarde is on the move, guys. Legarde is on the move. If you want to check out this article, check out XRP Crypto Wolf. He has a lot of amazing information, and I can't wait to do that. So, guys, I'm getting into this website, charts.cointrader Pro, and I'm so excited to bring you some fractal analysis. I'm still learning. I'm doing some courses right now, but I'm really excited to draw some trend lines and see this downward wedge. I don't even know what I'm talking about here. We can see this downward line here coming down. So we are looking like we are flattening the curve, you could say. We are flattening the curve right now in XRP USD. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in so much. I'm going to get really studied up on this fractal analysis stuff so I can bring you guys some mad value. But thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It means so much to me. And remember, you could win yourself 100 XRP. Thanks for tuning in, guys. God bless, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.
Thanks for watching my dad's channel, Crypto Media. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.